When culture is misunderstood or confused with something, it happens most commonly with purpose, vision, or mission. However, there is also something to be said about connection and differences between culture and brand. Hello, I am Dr. OLGATARA, helping you engage the hearts and minds of your coworkers so you can achieve better business results. As a consultant and coach, I've had the privilege of helping dozens of organizations in different industries improve collaboration both functionally and cross-functionally and align and transform their organizational cultures. If you are fortunate to be able to work virtually, it may not be that easy, especially if you are new to it. At the end of this video, I will let you know how you can get a guide that will help you make your virtual collaboration successful. For more collaboration advice, insights on organizational culture and business partnerships, subscribe to my channel and don't forget to hit the bell to get notified every time I post a new video every week. In my series of videos on purpose, vision, mission, strategy, culture, reputation, brand, I uncover and explain the differences and connection between these different elements of organizational clarity. This video belongs in that series. If you want to watch other videos in that series, you can find the links to those in the description below. Now, let's discuss the relationship between culture and brand. One of my favorite definitions of organizational culture comes from Dr. Edgar Schein, the way things are done around here. In other words, what are the written and unwritten rules of how this organization works? Company culture has elements that range from observable in the moment, such as vernacular or behaviors, to those that you need to make some effort to understand, but you can still observe them over time, such as rules and norms, to those that are far less visible and observable, that like values and beliefs that take some searching to understand. Culture has several main functions in the organization. It is the source of stability and meaning. It explains how to belong. It explains what things are important and what things are not important. It makes things predictable. It explains how to succeed in this organization. If you want to learn more about company culture and why it matters, how to develop it from scratch from the inception of the company, how to understand it, how to transform it, and more, you're welcome to watch my other videos that I put the links below to in the description. I am an expert on organizational culture, not on branding, but here is a definition of a brand that resonates with me. It is what you want your product or service to be known for by its customers or another target audience. I specifically clarify here product or service as opposed to a company because one company can own several brands. On that note, everyone seems to be having a brand today. There is a lot of conversations around how people as professionals can or should have a brand. Personally, I disagree with that. I don't think that people need a personal or professional brand. People have character, people have reputation, skills, knowledge, abilities, expertise, and I don't think that they need a brand. By the way, if you are finding this video helpful, please let me know by putting helpful in the comments below. But even better, by sharing it with your coworkers and friends who might find it helpful as well. Let's take a general look at all these elements. They connect together in a company in a specific way. Company identity and purpose are foundational for the business. Mission, vision, strategy, culture, brand, and reputation all stem from them, from the organization's answers to the most core questions: who we are and why we exist. Culture and brand could be confused because both are about authenticity and being true to the company's identity, except for culture reflects that identity internally and brand reflects that identity externally, whether it's a consumer brand, employer brand, or a brand of a company within its community. Another common point is that brand as well as culture are within the company control, whereas things like reputation live outside of the company. If culture and brand are misaligned, it's problematic because it would mean that the company identity is reflected one way for employees and another way for consumers and potential employees, which may feel like one is true and another one is a lie, or that neither one is genuine. Either way, the trust would be undermined. Experiences of culture and brand come in contact in such situations, for example, as when a potential employee gets hired expecting one culture, but gets hired into another, and their experience is completely different from what they expected. Another example is when it can feel disingenuous to existing employees in the company when they give customers an incredible experience, whereas the employees themselves are not treated all that well. In recent years, we have seen what that does in a number of misalignments of this kind in the tech industry. To understand if your company culture and brand are aligned, ask your company residents to rate your company on a scale between aligned, partially aligned, to not aligned. By residents, I mean employees, leaders, vendors, contractors, basically everyone who makes the company work. And if the answer is primarily partially aligned or not aligned, you already know you have work to do. I think that alignment, the internal company alignment, is very important work. So if you'd like my help, feel free to reach out. The link for that is below in the description to this video. If you have questions or challenges when it comes to collaboration, organizational culture, or business partnerships, and you would like my take on it, feel free to let me know in the survey below. I put the link below in the description, and I will do my best to make a video to help you. To bring it all together, company culture and brand are both a reflection of the company identity, one externally and the other one internally. For the company to stay congruent, its culture and brand need to be aligned. Let me know in the comments below what other questions do you have on this subject. Now, at the beginning of this video, I promised you a guide on how to make your virtual collaboration successful. Based on this guide, you can improve the quality of your collaboration virtually and in person, your meetings both virtually and in person, your coordination of tasks, and more. Feel free to use the link in the description to download it. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. In the meantime, you can watch another video that may be helpful to you, or a series of my videos that are curated specifically for those who are interested in the subject of organizational culture. Subscribe to my channel, like this video, and I will see you in the next one.